Hey guys, how's it going? This is Kovid from Kovid YouTube channel and welcome back to another video tutorial in this channel. So I am Kovid Panthy, entrepreneur, programmer, algorithmist and coach of today's video. So this video is the second episode of coding interview question. In this coding interview question series we will be talking with you about coding interview questions from big companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft and many more. So today's coding interview question is from Google. So what Google says is, Google says that given string, so Google says that given string of some number of word strings which is repeated and once or twice or many times like this. Okay. So what we should give the output is the character which is repeated the max time. So in this case E is the character which is repeated the most of the times. So that is 4 times, right? This one, right? So what we're gonna do is we should return the letter which is repeated and give it the value of how many letters are there. So in this case 4. So we can format this output like a dict, or we can simply print it out like this. So let me guide you through the step-by-step process with pseudocode and Python program in my PC. So without getting said, let's jump over to my PC. So guys, I'm back here in my PC. So let me guide you through each and every process. So first of all, we'll go through pseudocode. So then after we will go to Python program, and then after we will solve the problem. So I have already told you what the problem was, so let's jump over to the solution. So in this pseudocode we will just define a new function called longest and give it argument of a string called sec. Okay, so then we'll make some definitions of variables. First one is max char. The max char will contain the letter which is repeated the maximum times. Then after previous char, like let me go through it. If you are given with an array like this, BCC, okay, like this, then max char will be nothing till now, and previous char will also be nothing. But when we go through this, if we go to the B, the previous char will be A. Okay, so that we can just recognize what is value. And then after we'll specify max count, means how many times the letter is repeated. So in the case of B, max count is equal to 3, right? So this is integer value, so we give 0. Then we will iterate through sequence called current. So current will be the letter which we are examining. Okay, so then after, if previous char is equal to current, that means if this previous char, like if we are going through B, second one, B, right? So current is also will be also B, right? So if that's the case, this is current and this is previous one. If that's the case, we have to increase count variable. So count is basically how many times a letter is repeated. So this is just a temporary thing. So else what we're gonna do is make a count of 1. If it's the case of A, it will be 1, right? So then we will check another thing. If count is greater than max count, that means let's see, if we are iterating through A, the previous character will be null, current will be A, and max count will be till now 0, and count will be 1, right? Because we have found A. And when we go through this B, the current will be B. So let's check if count is greater than max count. So if count is greater than max count, yeah, that's true. What we're gonna do is max count equals count. So max count will be 1, right? So if we go through B, the count will be 3. So count is greater than max count, so obviously it's 3, right? So then when we go through S, then also 3. So max count will be F, right? Like that. Then max char equals current. That means the maximum value is of that particular character, right? So we will make it F. So we have got max count and max char what we needed. So what we can do is, for iterating through the current, so previous char will be current, like if we go through this, the previous char will be S, right? So this much for for loop, and then after we will make a kind of dictionary in which, like this, in which we have max char F and dict value is max count 3, right? So that's simply the process, and we have to print dict. So that's kind of simple process of pseudocode. So let's go through Python file. So we defined a new function called longest with our argument sequence. We defined max char is equal to nothing, and previous char is equal to also to nothing, and max count is equal to 0. So we iterated through sequence at current, and if previous char is equal to current char, count equals count plus 1, that means count plus equals 1, else count is equal to 1. And if count is greater than max count, then max count will be count, and max char will be current, and previous char will be current, right? And we specified dict and printed dict. So let's run this program. So Google, so you can see D4. So let's see, D is repeated 4 times, right? Yeah. So what if we increase B, let's check, and we get 5. So it's the simple process, guys. You can also customize your output like anything you want. Like if you want like this also, you can do it, max char and print max count, right? So if we do this, then it will be printed like this. But the efficient way to do this is the previous method. So guys, this was all for today. Hope you guys like this coding interview question from Google, and I will be uploading more content like this in coming days. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and families so that they could know some kind of basic thing in coding interview questions. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will meet you in the next one.